Welcome to official SL TV channel. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my video and press the red button. Please help me to share my video.
Good evening, folks of the All People's Congress Party. Good evening, citizens of this country. Today, on the 16th of February, 2024. It's been a while I have not done an audio. You know, say me, I'm not the kind of social media no more for pull audio because I want to satisfy my fans. No, I need to do audio for satisfy my fans. I do audios for give a message where they resonate people, a message where they seal the heart of the people. So now that can warrant me for make I do an audio. If I have no message, I need to do an audio. If I have a message, a cogent message, then I can always do an audio so that people will understand what did they happen at the country and what did they happen at the All People's Congress Party. Citizens of this country.
This one the big problem.
Today, I will touch on three things. One, I will talk about Alhaji Mikalun Mansari and Dr. Anes Kuruma cemented a healthier fraternity. The brotherhood, the brotherly relationship has been cemented than ever before. So that tells you Mikalun Mansari and Anes Kuruma, they get a bond. They are like brothers. I will talk on that. And they also talk about a ranter, somebody who is very, very obnoxious,
So I don't know
somebody
you
who
will learn.
coach caviar, where they call Imran T. He's a big man, so but big man we don't get hope. Big man we don't outlive in usefulness. It always kind of social media for go after people where better pass am. And this Imran T now an ancestor in the UK. Who is an ancestor? By the way, what is incest? Incest, na way you dey make love with your family. You don't commit the offense of incest.
When I
But the
listen
way they
well,
do that offense, you know, an ancestor. Ancestor. So Imranti na an ancestor. I will tell you now why he is an ancestor. Then I also come to Osamu, the chairman of Electoral Justice, the president of Electoral Justice, Dr. Samura Kamara. Now Samura has finally become a fugitive of justice. With the advisor in Oyeri. Today, in Iran, he has become a fugitive of justice. Citizens of this country who now go agree with me say the national executive, a cross-section of the national executive, to be precise, headed by the national chairman Alhaji Mikalun Mansari, departed the shores of Freetown a few days ago for go Abuja for go meet the former president, His Excellency Dr. Anes Kuruma. Most people don't preempt when they don't even disclose to them waiting at the purpose of the visit. They don't already go ahead for preempt. But me, I am an insider. So I don't preempt anything. Waiting at the given na finality. Of course, we all know the relationship between Dr. Anes Kuruma and Alhaji Mikalun Mansari. These are trusted friends. These are trusted brothers. We don't enjoy a long-term fraternity, you know, when they work their respective insurance if offices. And besides, Mikhailo in a fervent politician. You know, where I can say Mikhailo was born and bred in the APC. Not to say I just want to talk about Mikhailo because I want to talk about him. I want to say good things about Mikhailo that I
So
know.
I don't know you were
And these
lying.
good things we know about Mikhailo, we they cascade the information so that people will really understand who that Mikhailo Masare be. Because when they see people they kind of the social media, they are so idle. These are faceless bloggers. These are people who don't get hope. They kind of the social media, then they go after the national chairman unnecessarily because they want to support Dr. Samora Kamara. But I believe that is a very bad precedent. If you believe in the ideology of Dr. Samora Kamara, you know the things to say about Samora Kamara. If you believe, say, Samora Kamara is your political godfather, you for know what you talk about Samora Kamara, the things you propagate, things people want to hear about Samora Kamara. But if you left that one day, you digress, then you come, you attack with astute, workaholic, outstanding
This one a big
national
big
chairman,
problem.
who is the hope of the APC, unnecessarily, because that is the way you think you can satisfy Samora Kamara. We no go accept am. Make Alumansare a baby of the APC. That why na the people wey Shakapi Stevens, Isaac Oma, and C.A. Kamara Taylor. May their souls rest in peace. Now that why they grew up. Mikel Mansare, Logus Koroma, Ambassador Osman Fode Ansane, etc., etc. When you talk about the babies of the APC, these are sons and daughters of the APC. They were born and bred in the APC. There's nothing about APC that I understand. So Mikel, because I've been a fervent member of the APC, it be the ensure for make it go bring credible people kind of the APC. Because in politics, the numerical strength can determine the success of the party. Then when you also look at the human resource base, the human resource base is also another component where they determine the success of any political party. So make LOC and Nkrumah as an enterprising young man at that time. So he look at her and say, hey, my brother, and it's by Nkrumah. He say, I can see something in you. He say, you know, a featured leader of this country. He say, come na the APC. He hug him brother and it's by Nkrumah. He peck him brother and it's by Nkrumah. He say, you go for come na the APC. He say, I can see a future for you in the APC. And Nkrumah, he not refuse. He hug him brother and he respond to the invitation or the call of Alhaji Mikel Masari. That was how APC be able to get and it's by Nkrumah. At the time he came, maybe an enterprising young man. He be handsome, a very young, hardworking, and people they will know as somebody when they work very hard, forget for a family. So and as Nkrumah came, he said he
Official
was faced with
SLTV
so many
channel.
challenges. But being an himself, he came to the party with all his heart, with Mikel Masari in support and few others. And Nkrumah be able to conquer the enemies of the APC. And Nkrumah be stand, be able for withstand the rigors of political tension up to the time where he become president from 2007 to 2012. citizens of this country. So Mikhailo Masare and Eskroma, the bond where they get, is very strong. Nobody born by a woman no go separate Alhaji Mikhailo Masare and Anas Eskroma. Why I say this? At the time when Dr. Anas Eskroma was under house arrest, I've been the some mediocres, sycophants. Hey, Mikhailo the Fet Anas Eskroma. Mikhailo the Fet Anas Eskroma, but when Anas Eskroma was under house arrest, would that be the pioneer or in affairs like Mikhailo Masare? They ask him, Anas Eskroma, would that you trust what you believe say will the usher people they ain't focus you? They say Mikhailo Masare. Even at the time when they put her on bail, would that care in host plan a court for me to bail Anas Eskroma and Mikhailo Masare? For goodness sake, why would not we just grab and say Mikhailo Masare the Fet Anas Eskroma? Where the bond where they get is very strong. The bond where they get is unshakable. So for those of you where they pass around and they vomit, say Mikhailo the Fet Anas Eskroma. I wonder when I know say Mikhailo Masare will never fight Anas Eskroma. These are brothers. These are brothers. They've come a long way and they are going a long way. They believe in themselves and they are working like brothers. So they will never fight each other. They will remain united.
This one,
Citizens
na
of this country.
big problem.
Emranti also do an audio where he go after the former president. He said the former president, he don't betray Mikhailo Masare. I want to make clarification on that. This is an opinion expressed by Emranti, and the opinion where he expressed did not get the support of Alhaji Mikhailo Masare. So Mikhailo Masare, they dissociate himself from such a provocative message coming from Imranti. Where they go after the former president, they say Mikhailo be so loyal to Anas Eskroma, and Anas Eskroma began for stab Mikhailo Masare. Mikhailo Masare has never, I repeat, Mikhailo Masare has never told anybody that Anas Eskroma stabbed him. Mikhailo Masare, where Asabi, you know, ever grumble to anybody say Anas Eskroma don't stab her in back or Anas Eskroma don't undermine her. All it is say, Anas is a brother. They have come a long way and will continue to go a long way. That is what he has always said. So Imranti, you get right to your opinion, but Mikhailo did dissociate himself from that expression. That expression. Now abstract expressionism. So Mikhailo did dissociate himself from her. He has never told you that. You've never had any discussion with Mikhailo Masare by him saying Anas Eskroma had stabbed him on the back. He has never said that to you. So you opinion what you express, you get right to him. But I tell you say Mikhailo did dissociate himself from that statement. He has never told you that. So if you don't get a message, you go in search of a message. But please, never in your life you repeat such a thing. Mikhailo and as they come on far, and again a long way for go. So nobody born by a woman. I don't know if Imrati, you are born by a woman. I don't know. But nobody born by a woman no will ever bring a rancor between Anas Eskroma and Mikhailo. They are brothers, and they will remain as brothers. They will die as brothers. So Imranti, please, the fraternity way Mikhailo Masare and Anas Eskroma don't build is well cemented, and they don't go na Abuja. They don't further concretize the fraternity, so you cannot destroy it by such a message. And not say, you know, one man, you will suffer from verbal diarrhea, Imrati. You will suffer from verbal diarrhea. You're a big man, but you're not responsible. You don't behave responsibly. You always go into people in private life, and you always like for the blame people for things where they don't ever do. Look at the allegation where they make against Anas Eskroma and it's kuma fala a paddy in Peking, it is flower. This is a message I have never heard before, except from you. This message is incessant, Imranti. This message is unsolicited, and Nkrumah will never condescend to that level. He has lived a decent life. As I speak, he did live a decent life. He's a human being. Along the line, he can do mistakes, but not to that kind of mistakes. Where you say a fella, a paddy, a picky, say it is flower, and Nkrumah is not that type. He has never done that. But let me come to you, Imranti. To start with, Imranti, you are an ancestor. You go agree with me, say, you be the almost legalized incest now your home. Because when in the UK, you don't get a fixed abode. Now from this woman to the other woman, from this woman to the other woman. Because you are closely monitored by the British police. Reason being, you be to live with a woman who harbor you, because from where the woman keep you in the harbor you get mind the woman in Peking again. The woman in Peking, you rape her inside house. The woman in Peking, more or less, now you Peking that one day. So now incest, now incest, now incest, now incest. So you are an incestor. Because if you woman, you're in today, you meet her with Peking, eventually that child is your child. You will regard that child as your biological child. It does not matter whether born am. But for the mere fact that you date a mama, I repeat, for the mere fact that you date a mama, that child is your biological child. You don't get any right, Imranti, for make you go date her. You don't get any right for get a sexual intercourse with that pikin. That was what you did. And you were arrested, charged, and you served a jail sentence in the UK. That is why in the UK, then they monitor your movement. You know for go near any pikin in the UK. You know for go near any pikin, Imranti. All your habits, they're nasty. You alone again, you don't commit the offense of bestiality. Now come here. Let's break it down. What is bestiality? Bestiality, now somebody where it be bereft of humanity, where they get mind, they get the God, and the fella, an animal. Imranti, when they see so, yala, and they make this guy is nasty. This guy. So I is sorry for that nurse who have the tumult. That lady, that nurse, said another hopeless woman. Because if the Imranti you the date, if the Imranti you the watch, you're a decent woman where you don't go out with the former ambassador, the former Sierra Leone High Commissioner to the UK, the late Editure, you the data, then you go watch Imranti, a jobless ass, a jobless dog, a liability, they will keep Imranti. You lose your lapa before Imranti. You, God don't pull out for you. You are hopeless, you are wretched. When a mama they born and swear when I so, that's so they swear when I name when I no go ever get a stable home. If the Imranti in kind, you the go falla, you the keep. You are bereft of your womanhood. So this was what Imranti did. Imranti get mind in wealth, where in the date, he meet up with Pikin. Pikin, if you adopt, you sponsor him. Even though he not get job now in the UK, it's a liability. He moves from one place to another. Then they monitor the activities in the UK. This guy is hopeless. Every day they go after people where they live a better life passer. And it's come a better passer. He picking a better passer. And it's come to live a better life past Imranti. They can only live a better life past Imranti. Imranti is a liability. The brief way they put the backside in cacao. Now in girlfriend in the buy for her. But every day they poke a nose into people that affairs. The malicious propaganda where they make against people, Imranti, look at yourself. You conduct enough by somebody when a rare human being. you conduct. All your children where you born, this woman, this pikin, a mama different. This a mama different. This a mama different. This a mama different. Then know myself, it go watch you that nurse. Another failed woman. It watch Imran T. It undress himself before Imran T. That woman is nasty. That nurse, she's nasty. But however, I will make clarification on this. Ernest Krumah has never done that. Ernest Krumah, when he was president, before he became president, and when he was president, and after he left the presidency, he did not always live a decent life. And as I speak, he still live a decent life. As somebody were humble, somebody were friendly, somebody will get the spirit of giving. He get empathy. He also gets sympathy for people. So Imran T and Nkrumah is not that type. You examine yourself. Why were you jailed? Why were you jailed in the UK, Imran T? Why were you jailed? You know the offense you committed. You are an incester. Incester. So you they grab, you go after Ernest Krumah, somebody will don't make a name, somebody will don't where they live a very good life. So today, I am instituting an affirmative action against you because of the scandal we they make against Ernest by Krumah for say a fella in Paddy, in Peking. That in Paddy, he not ever open him mouth to say Ernest Krumah do that literal. Just for make you go smear the man in image, the man in character. You think say Ernest Krumah is like you. Ernest Krumah, of course, he is your age group, but you don't outlive you usefulness. You know, useful again, you have no purpose. Within the UK, you have no purpose. You are jobless. You cannot come home. No wonder when we don't take this electoral justice so high, because that would have been an opportunity for make you kind of Sierra Leone. They appoint you as a minister, then you live a very good life. But in the UK, you live a deplorable life. Very, very, very deplorable, Imranti. Very, very, very deplorable. Then you can go after Ernest Krumah. The whole family, they better pass you. Imranti. You cannot take care of your mother. You cannot take care of your father. You cannot take care of your brothers. You cannot take care of your own children. You begin a way you fuck born. You didn't take care of them. No. You are so irresponsible, so hopeless, so wretched. And above all, you're a thief. Imranti. You're a thief. You go cohabitate with one lady. You cohabitated with this lady for 2 months. The lady don't collect a salary, put her in a bag, he come for go shopping, for can feed you because you don't get work. You get mine again, you go open up, do my a bag. You go take 200 pounds. 200 pounds. You man none of get choice. And for call police for can ask you out of your house. That is how you live in the UK. You want to know you. Imranti is nothing. Imranti is nothing. This guy is so idle. He no go ever get job again. Now UK. Now a convict. Now a convict. Because now an incester. They don't legalize incest now in family. Where you see in sister a falara. You see in sister a pikino a falara. A wife where they harbor where they take care of her. Where you see pikin a falara. This guy now a he goat, now a dog. But Imranti, you record that they unfold every day. That they unfold every day. You're not a human being. You are not a human being. I am of the view that with the challenges where you don't face, you for don't renew your life. But you never do. You never do it. Imranti, you are an ancestor. When they already UK, they don't say you be in prison. You be in
So we
prison.
don't listen
You don't serve
a
you
share.
you jail time. They restrict your movement in the UK. Any say we get picking, they need to allow you for going. The police they arrest you. Now a gathering, you get limitations in the UK. You're not even ashamed of yourself. Big man, then on social media, the OP that you read in us, alter you they talk. Imranti, you're so nasty, you're so hopeless, you're so wretched. Look how you picking you get picking, don't turn a prostitute because you're unable to take care of her. She's a prostitute. Eh? And above all, Imranti, again, you're not a homosexualist. When TB don't trang up you, TB don't trang up you in the UK, you allow you compliment for follow you, now you waste. Imranti. Now that may make you be the get hemorrhage of the anus, blood come on now you waste. You suffer from hemorrhage of the anus because you allowed your same sex to insert his penis into your anus for survival at your age. All the nasty things you've done in the UK for survival. You go UK, you know sober. UK company the other sober. You company the way the whole sober. Vinod Fuller, a whole sober. I used to go after Vinod Fuller, but I can understand the circumstances. I went after Dr. Sise. I understand the circumstances. These are good people. They're not liabilities. But you are a liability. You are hopeless. Now that knows what you do with now. You soccer. At the end of the day, it's not going to end up for dribbling a host. Then you go in search of another one. Very soon, you go begin for the cash now. So that way you go to somebody where a keep you for one night. Now book you go book for her. You create a host. After 2-3 days, they drib you. And so you go for the move from place to place because you don't plan your life, Imranti. You did not plan your life. Look at your colleagues. Look at your friends. They are living with their children, their family. You become a liability. You pick the Oscar. You could not take care of one. You're a dogma. Citizens of this country. I want for assure one and say the allegation where Imranti make about Ernest Kroma is subservient. Very, very, very unsolicited. So please ignore. So let me come to the President of Electoral Justice, Dr. Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara has become a fugitive of justice. I warned him, told him, he did not listen. When the bloggers they caused Michael Masarede, they caused the National Executive, they caused Anas by Kroma. Samura will be happy. But we will not tell and say electoral justice is a gambit used to divert the attention of people. They blunder when Samura don't blunder. So they use electoral justice as a gambit to divert the minds of people so that they can prepare or create a political ambience for Samura come 2028. But again, if that is your plan, is it going to form a new party? Tell us. 2, is he going to associate himself with the ApC? Tell me. Lord, I mean that one day again. Let us also look at this electoral justice. For goodness sake, we know the way holla electoral justice, educated people. They have now become roving ambassadors for electoral justice. Roving ambassadors going from one place to another. going from one place to another, talking about electoral justice. But again, in their submission, they will never tell you how far they have gone with electoral justice. They will never tell you when they started the fight. They will never tell you the support they're getting from the Western world. All they are saying, electoral justice, electoral justice. There is no roadmap for that electoral justice. So that reckless behavior in the enemy today, Samora will become a fugitive of justice in hiding. Because at his age, nobody needs to advise Samora Kamara. He would have advised himself appropriately. But because he failed to advise himself, he has landed himself in trouble. Today, he's not a happy man. He's in disarray. He then become a fugitive. Power at all cost. Power at all cost. He land in trouble. That is why he has landed in trouble. Today, he's nowhere to be seen. For those of you talking to us about electoral justice, I tell you, they listen una. But when you talk to somebody who gets sense, you really know say, una don't lost track. You people had all the opportunity, all of us. At the time, Corner go announce the result. Stations they don't be done report at that time. That would have been the opportunity for make a writ, for restrain Corner from announcing the result. You advance those reasons. APC not well. Then someone say, the judiciary na a kangaroo court, they go there. So if you don't trust the judiciary, Samora, you say that a kangaroo court. Then now you're talking about justice. How can you talk about justice without going to court? Now the court, they give justice. Now the court, you go for seek a redress. Now the Supreme Court get the authority for reverse any election. Now the Supreme Court get the authority for say no, Mr. Electoral Commissioner, please do not announce that result. Now, only the court get that locus. So if you say the court now a kangaroo court, you're not going to the court. Why are you talking about electoral justice now? How far have you gone with this electoral justice? You have not told us the roadmap for this electoral justice. So you're using it as a gambit to create a political ambience for Samora come 2028. But honestly speaking, there's nothing like electoral justice. Electoral justice is not working. Now, for just to go and lie for people, for mix up the minds of people. But in actual fact, electoral justice is a gambit or a stratagem. We want to use that to divert our minds so that we don't go reflect on the mistakes which Samora don't do. We've got a sitting president. The president was sworn in by the Chief Justice. You don't protest. The president don't handle the staff. You don't protest. You are talking about electoral justice. You talk about electoral justice. President Bio, they go take the seat of the UN Security Council presidency. The presidency of the UN Security Council. And they go take that seat when they talk about electoral justice. If honestly speaking, there ain't one President Bio, therefore don't stop her. But you see them get the authority for take the presidency of the UN Security Council. You talk about electoral justice. You talk about electoral justice, then they invite the president. The king, they invite her in the UK and Buckingham Palace. You talk about electoral justice, they don't crown the First Lady Fatima Bio as the president of First Ladies. You know what that means? You cry for electoral justice. If you're not stupid, if you are not ignoramus, I think you'll be able to correct yourself. But all the positive things that happen to the First Lady, positive things that happen to His Excellency the President, Julius Maada. Then we are talking about electoral justice, electoral justice. How do you hope to get electoral justice? That was what I told the IGP, the Internal Affairs Minister, and the ONS boss. I say, one, Samora wants for incite the military against the government. Two, Samora go want for make this government become ungovernable. Three, Samora go want create anarchy or unrest in this country. Because if you say electoral justice in any go court, I'm glad the director of CID, you know, invites us and say, come and tell us what you mean, what you mean by electoral justice. Now it don't become a fugitive of justice. Now the justice is at work. Samora don't now in limbo. Electoral justice. The so-called CEO, one, electoral justice, now he's in hiding. He's nowhere to be seen. Then you still see the full man, the electoral justice, electoral justice, electoral justice. We say they get this electoral justice. Anybody who talks about electoral justice in this dispensation is tantamount to a coup d'etat. Talking about electoral justice is tantamount to a coup d'etat. And President Bill get right for arrest you, he made a charge you, you go court. It's tantamount to a coup d'etat. Electoral justice, who's that? So let's go on and CID now. Let him go and tell the police what is meant by electoral justice. In bloggers, they then on social media, they cost everybody. In bloggers, they then on social media, they cost the president. In bloggers, they then on social media, they cost the first lady. In bloggers, they then on social media, they cost the national chairman. In bloggers, they then on social media, they cost the former president. In bloggers, they then on social media, they threaten the security of this state in the name of electoral justice. However, I have the strongest conviction that Osamu is going to pay the price for his reckless behavior. He's going to pay the price for his unproductive approach. So what did they call me? Now UK, not cause Samura, not cause this. Whether they pay the bloggers there for cause Michael Masare, whether they pay the bloggers there for cause the president, whether they pay the bloggers there for cause the first lady, whether they cause the bloggers there for cause all the shit of people now this country. The way they call Samura, say they are when they not call Samura, who is Samura? Tell us his identity. Who is he? Who is Samura Kamara? The man is a blot on the escutcheon. They are telling us to go after Samura. I have told you earlier that when you go after Michael Masare, there are identical responses. And now our response will go like this. It will be a very hot pursuit. A hot pursuit. You go after Michael Masare, we are going after Samura Kamara. Samura Kamara is not a sacred cow. It's not. You go after Michael Masare, there are identical responses. And we will use any of those responses to retaliate. Trust me. Michael, it deserves respect. CEO, we don't plant the seed of peace. You don't plant it, you don't water it, you don't germinate, you don't push it. We don't under the shade. When I say Michael, you don't for under the shade, when they don't plant the tree. It's the way they plant that tree. Where was Dr. Samara Kamara? The so-called Samara Kamara, just from the blues, the second become a flag bearer at the expense of the party. Today, the person will make it be what it be. Look how it go after Dr. Anas by Kroma. It use the diaspora as for go after Anas by Kroma. And all the problem away with the face are from UK and I. Now they blokes, then dogs. Now they all they. I don't even know if they know the papa they will born them. Because anybody will know a papa, will follow a mama, will it taught in Bele, you go know how to behave. But those idiots, dogs, blokes, the puppies were in the UK and I. We don't lost track. They don't lost track. Now they refer for this electoral, justice. They feel say they will kind of help for country live a very good life. You will suffer in the UK. You will not bring your asses here. No, we'll stick with the asses then at the UK. Let them want to go there. When we talk about electoral justice. Until they go small. President Bill is the president. Commander-in-chief, fountain of honor. You like it, you don't like it. And in fact, where they don't even like you break your leaf. Where they don't appoint the first lady, Fatima, as the president of first ladies. We are going to celebrate it. We're not going to fight for the electoral justice. We the celebrator. We are going to celebrate it in a grand style. It hurt you, you swelter, you boss, you die. Now you fucking business. When I refer for electoral justice, the first lady, it just get promotion. Fed for electoral justice, the president, they get positive stance. They always electoral justice. Police say when I can't tell when I'm waiting electoral justice. Someone don't hide. Shame on you. Citizens of this country, a recap of the audio. Michael Mansare and Eskroma, the fraternity, they don't solidify. Nobody not go able to put a word between Michael and Eskroma. Be rest assured. Imranti na incestor. Not to rare man. He not responsible. He never take care of himself. Let alone he take care of picking away he don't fuck born. Samura, a fugitive of justice. Electoral justice. They can tell the police what's in electoral justice. I thank you very much. God bless you now, and feel free to share. Please believe.